What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Candy Kayla. The people talking about everybody want a piece of gang gang. And so, I know I haven't been on YouTube in a while. And I have good explanation for that. I've been happy. I've been living life, even though I'm trying to make bank off of YouTube, you feel me? My ass is really inconsistent when it comes to YouTube shit, but it's not a good thing if I'm trying to make money off of it. Anyway, well, right now it's like about to be 12 o'clock. So, right now, I just wanted to share this video because I've been wanting to share this for a very long time. Well, not very long time, but a while. And, y'all, your girl is your girl is pregnant, yo. Right now I would be 4 months, I believe. Yeah, I'm trying to keep track, which I really should keep track. So I would be 4 months. I'm 4 months. I'm 4 months. And I'm not gonna say I'm used to it because that's not something that most people say. Let me show you my belly. This is my belly. Oh, y'all, I got underwear under these. Y'all see? Your girl is pregnant. Your girl is 4 months old. As I got underwear under these, I just feel comfortable with underwear. I'm sorry, I look a little fat. You see my chips, but your girl is 4 months pregnant, and I honestly, it was scary. When you experience something like this for the first time, it is terrifying. Like when I first found out, let me say, the crazy thing is I didn't even know. Like I wasn't having no pregnancy symptoms or nothing. Like I didn't have morning sickness, none of that. So it's like when I found out, it was kind of like, dang, I didn't have none of these symptoms. It was like, what the fuck? Because I was girl, female today, the annual checkup. So that's why I went to go do my annual checkup, and it turns out, I did, everything, got everything checked in turned out that your girl was pregnant. And y'all, I thought when the man came in there and told me I was pregnant, I swear I thought a bitch was dreaming. He was like, and congratulations. Oh no, he was like, and one something else, you're pregnant. I was like, I'm what? I was like, I'm what? This is that. I was like, I'm what? My face dropped. Like I was like, I'm what? He was like, you're pregnant. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know what else to say. And it was a really crazy moment for me. And it was like a sad moment, but it wasn't like a sad moment, because it's like, I love kids, and I've always wanted kids of my own. I'm 18, so I mean, don't nobody really plan on having kids at 18, I plan on having kids in my 20s, like when I turn like 25, 26, plan on having a child at 18, 19, because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be 19 when I have my child. So nobody really plans on being 18 with a child. I'm starting college. I literally just finished high school. Y'all, got my freaking diploma sitting over there on my nightstand. It was just a crazy moment to find out that. And when I found out, I went, when I left the place, I would, call my best friend, because she was the first person I thought of. I was like, yo, I want to wait to tell my mom. I'm going to tell him, but he wasn't picking up the phone. He was asleep. I will tell you how I know that later. Later on the story. I called my best friend, and I just bawled out crying. And I was like, I'm pregnant. She was like, what? I was like, yo, I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh my God. And yo, one of the things that really was that's why I was scared, is like, I don't want my mom to put me out. I don't want my family to be disappointed. You feel me? And me, because, you know, I just graduated high school. I'm just getting ready to start college. So who would want, you know, somebody who's just really beginning life, stepping out into life, really about to begin her future, you know, pregnant, you know? So, you know, that was really what was like heavy on me. And, you know, when I told, you know, she was very supportive, you know, like any best friend. Y'all see my Popeyes in the back and my piggy bank. Just like any supportive best friend would, honestly. Let me fix this. Okay. Just like any supportive best friend would, to be honest. And I am so grateful to have her, for real. Because if she was, you know, I ain't gonna say most best friends, but some would be like, bitch, no, abort that baby. And it's not always because the dude is a bad person. It's because they, you know, they just have to have a best friend. But no, she was very, very supportive. And I love her for that, because I knew she was going to be there for me. You know, I knew she was going to be shocked, but she's happy. She was like, I'll even, you know, I'll babysit if you need me to babysit. I was just like, you know, I was still scared as hell. Don't get me wrong. Just because I was on the phone with her, she was making me feel a little better. But I was scared as hell to tell my boyfriend, who I am currently with today, you know. When I went to go tell him, and this is how I found out he was asleep, when I was calling him. When I went to his house, knocked on the door, went in, and he was asleep. Of course, I know. And I was just like, yo, how am I gonna tell him that we're finna have a child together? How am I gonna tell him that I'm pregnant? So your girl woke him up. I woke him up. I nudged him, and I threw him the papers. I was like, read the papers. He was like, what? I was like, read the papers. And he was just, his mom was on the couch. So that was also an awkward moment. But it was like, at the same time, we both grown. So, you know, his mom likes me, so, you know, she wasn't upset. She liked me. You feel me? So he was like, when I was so scared of his reaction, because I was like, you know, I don't know how he's gonna react. I never really, you know, I don't know, y'all. It was just really crazy. I don't know how the fuck he's gonna react. And so then he eventually got up, like, after 20 fucking minutes, and read the papers. And his mom was like, "Kayla, are you pregnant?" I was like, I didn't know how to tell her. I don't just be like, yeah, I'm pregnant. Like, I wanted to, but it was like, for some reason, the words just wouldn't come out my mouth. And, bro, let's just say, bro, that moment was really awkward. So he read the papers finally, but he took the papers to the bathroom and read them. And when he was in the bathroom, me and his mom was having a conversation. She was just like, well, congratulations, if you need me to watch the baby, I watch the baby. I was just like, okay, this is getting out to the thing, yeah, fine. And so, then that's when he came out, and this was, he's slow a little bit. He literally opened the bathroom door, and he was like, babe, we was effing like that. I was like, bro, even if we wasn't, I'm sure that's personal. But even if we wasn't, doing it like that, there was a possibility I could have still got pregnant for once, twice. You feel me? So it's like, it didn't matter. I could have got pregnant off the first time. It just so happened that it happened this time. So, so after we got that out the way, first he was like kind of iffy, because, yeah, I'm gonna be open with y'all. It is nothing to be shameful of. He got 2 kids already. He got a boy and a girl, and I love his little boy to death. His little girl, I'm starting to get, to be around more. But his little boy, I love him to death. I love him even though he's cuckoo like his daddy. But I love him to death. But this is his third child. So it's like when you kind of look at it, it's like, dang, you're gonna be a third rate mom. And when I was, and that's why another reason why I was so scared. I didn't want to say it before, but it's like, that, I mean, granted, people probably gonna say something about it, or you third rate mom. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Granted, would I have preferred to be the number one? Yeah, but he didn't meet me first. Sometimes life happens. So that's another reason why I was scared, because I'm like, I'm gonna be a third rate mama, like. But every time I thought about it, I was like, third time's a charm. Third time is a motherfucking charm, baby. So that's why I kind of, it was kind of like, okay, I'm not so mad about it. But then again, I felt kind of weird. But it is what it is. I mean, not it is what it is, but But so moving on to me telling my mom. My mom wasn't, I'm not gonna say she was mad. She was a little, I would say she was, disappointed. You could see it in her face. She didn't want to, she probably didn't say, I don't believe she said when I heard her, but you can tell she was disappointed. And, I can understand, because if my child just graduated high school, about to start college, tell me, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, granted, this happened, I am pregnant, I'm pregnant at 18, but, there's just, I don't know my child, just graduated high school, I wouldn't be ashamed of her. I would just be like, well, I would have wished you would have waited. You feel me? I would have wished you to use protection, which my mom actually said. She would have wished that I used protection. I would have wished you protection, but I would be here for you. And that's, I thought, like I said before in the beginning, I thought my mom was going to kick me out. I'm not going to say technically I moved out, because I haven't, but I've spent a lot more time over there with him. And I don't, I guess I just kind of gravitated more over there since I'm pregnant. But I still live with my mom. I'm grateful she hasn't put me out. She's literally talking about getting me a new bed, how stuff's gonna maneuver in here. So I'm just really grateful for my mom to actually be there. Still have my mom. Because it's a lot of people, yeah, I look fucking lazy. I'm so sorry. It's the damn lash. But I'm so grateful to have my mom, honestly. Because a lot of females, they don't have, I don't know if I'm tripping. Okay, whatever. But a lot of females, and when they get pregnant at like 18, like 16 or 18, their mom's not there for them. Their mom kicked them out. Oh, you feel like you grown, say they kick them out. And I feel like that's not something you should do, because granted, you made a grown move choice, so you think you're grown. But at the end of the day, not people expect to get pregnant. Not every time people have sex, they tend to get pregnant. It's not all the time. It could be infertility is what they call it. Or it could be the man, or not all the time. You might have to try a couple times, literally, before you get pregnant. But yeah, I'm just grateful that my mom is living my life. My dad, when I told my dad, it wasn't so, he was disappointed. I'm gonna just go everybody in the family. Everybody in the family knows. Everybody's disappointed. My great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mom, my dad. And I can understand the disappointment. Because, like I said, I just graduated high school. Literally, like, I'm about to start college. I'm getting ready for my college classes to come in for the fall semester. So it's like, with all it is, it's like, you're bringing a baby into it. And it's like, and you know, a lot of people ask me this, well, how you gonna do it? How you, man, let me tell you something. I'm a strong, independent female. I'm a strong young black female. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I got this. I believe that I got this with the help of my friends, of course, with the help of my boyfriend, his family. Hopefully my mother, my grandmother, my dad, all of them, like, you know, so it's like like I know I got this because granted, you know, my mother, like I said, my mother referred me later in life, but I was raised by my mom. I was raised by my mom, my grandmother. Where they have fish better for me, yeah, of course. But you know, the baby's in my stomach. We don't know the gender yet. We're trying to think of a gender reveal and in the baby shower. Yes, and the baby's already in my baby belly. It's cooking. I've been cooking for 4 months. So you know, I just, and you know, and another thing is like, so I thank God, cause God know how much I love babies. Like I love babies. I coddle his son, like even when like his son makes me mad, I still baby his son. So it's like God know how much I love babies, and he was like, you know what, girl, I'm just giving you one of your own. So yeah, like I thank God for this opportunity to just you know, to just have bring life into this world. So you know, I don't really know what else to say. Because there really isn't much a person can put into it, into just a revealing pregnancy video. So yeah, y'all just pray for me. I pray for me. I may not pray out loud, but baby, I pray in my head. I pray for a healthy pregnancy and a freaking healthy and safe delivery. Because, baby, baby, baby. But I feel like experiencing something like that would definitely be a experience, baby. So that is one for the books, and and there's another thing. I know a lot of people are going to see my baby, and I'm going to say I will definitely wait a few months. Hopefully, I remember that I said this. That I'm probably gonna wait a few months to show my baby, because I want to enjoy my time with my baby. I want to get a good look, get a good feel for my child before revealing it to my friends. Well, I'm gonna show my best friend, of course, but revealing it to everybody else. So, yeah. That's really it, y'all. I mean, your girl, even though I got this thing over my stomach, your girl is pregnant. At first I thought I was just getting fat, y'all. But the time I was like, your girl is really pregnant. And that's it. And I'm really kind of gracious that, I really haven't, really gained anything, Which, I don't know if that's a good thing or that's a bad thing. But I went to the checkup. I already got my ultrasound. I'm going to have some more stuff in there. I already got my ultrasound. I have to go get it because the lady printer was broken. And I have to, and I went to go, hear my baby heartbeat. And my baby heartbeat was 159, which they said is normal. I was so happy. Oh, and I also want to share this moment, y'all. When I first went to go, see the baby, and hear the baby's heartbeat, I literally cried. And I'm about to cry thinking about it because, when you hear a life inside of you and see the life inside of you, it's just really, it's really like moving, because it's like I'm really carrying a little person inside of me, and I'm really going to be taking care of this person. And so, like absolutely, you know, many people be like, "Bitch, you're grateful." I'm grateful. You know, I'm really grateful, honestly. You know, I'm grateful to have the baby with the man that I'm with, the man that I love and is in love with, and I love me. You feel me? So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. So yeah. But that's really all I have to share, honestly. So, you know, y'all, I just wanted to share this video. I haven't been on YouTube, and it's gonna be a real big thing. So, you know, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your uncles, tell your aunties, tell your grandparents, tell your cousins, tell all your friends, tell everybody about I am KR. That's the end.